Well, hey, welcome back to my channel, everybody. We are about to talk real quickly about Love Island. I'll try not to keep the video so long, but the latest episode did come on tonight, and we are going to chit chat about it real quick. Okay, go ahead and like the video if you have yet to do so already. What's going on, T? What's up? This cat rocks. What's going on, honey? Just wanted to hop on real quick, okay, so we could talk about this. If you're watching us over on Twitter, feel free to come on over, honey, and subscribe to the channel so that you can be a part of the conversation as well, okay? So y'all know last night's episode, who ended up going home? Miss Afia, all right? Jax ended up choosing Paige. We were very happy for Paige. We could see that in this episode, Paige was super duper happy to be with him. And I was like, I'm happy for Paige. At the end of the day, I'm just really happy for Paige, and y'all not out here playing her. And hopefully she doesn't get played again, okay? Luca. Why is Luca over there pulling? Why is he over there pulling on Miss Gemma? Okay, he's pulling her, and I'm like, why is you doing her like this? He just pulling. Oh no, you're hitting my stomach. Well, Miss Gemma decided that she was going to call him by the name of Jax. I said, oh my God, not her calling him a whole different name. And then she says, oops, I mean, Luca. I said, how embarrassing. He was just upset, all right, that your ex is there. You guys were over there off to the side having a conversation, and then you have the audacity to call this man by his name. Ooh, girl, that was some messy stuff there. Some part of me feel like I wanted to believe that she did that by accident, but a lot of me felt like she could have did that on purpose. I don't know. I just know that Luca was pissed. I also know and feel like Luca is gonna get you back. I do. I think Luca is definitely going to be getting you back in some type of fashion. I don't know, but I just feel like Luca is a person that cannot be fully trusted. What's going on all about Jones, honey? Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, y'all, I don't. Wait till some fine girls come in the villa. He gonna put you off to the side, Miss Gemma girl. But let's keep going, okay? Let's see. Yeah, I felt like Luca was pissed off. I felt like Luca was embarrassed, okay? He went over there to have a conversation, chit chat with the guys. Of course, he felt the way. Now, Jackson ran up there and found Miss Gemma and told her, listen, you need to go down there and you need to apologize to this man. That's what we're gonna need you to do. We're gonna need you to apologize. And for me, I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but Jax really came off like he was her big brother, looking out for her, as he said that he would do if she was hurting or something. So that's what I got. I got big brother vibes from Jax. So what's going on, Axel? What's up? All right. So yeah, I was like, okay, I mean, maybe they're really not into each other like I may have thought. But I do feel like Jax actually kind of enjoyed that, to know that I guess he was on her mind, because he was standing like right in front of her when she said his name. So I'm like, okay, I feel like he kind of enjoyed that. But of course, seeing Luca's face, he knows how it can feel, I'm sure. So he decided to let her know, you need to go down there and apologize, okay? But Gemma just could not stop laughing because she thought it was just the most funniest thing in America, or at least in the UK, all right? So Gemma and Luca, they finally go outside. They have a chat. So she pulls him for a chat, but we didn't hear her say what Jack said. So as soon as she pulled Luca for a chat, Luca said, well, what were y'all talking about? I want to know what that conversation was. And she says, oh, well, he just pretty much told me that you were fuming. Like, he told me that you were heated or whatever. And I'm like, why don't nobody ever tell people what the conversation really was? I'm thinking about when Andrew was fronted on how he should care about Jax and Tasha over there talking, and he said he wasn't tripping, right? And then when Tasha and him finally talked, he didn't really say what he told them. He didn't say, oh, well, I trust you. I told them that I trust you. So if there was anything going on, I trust that you're going to come back and let me know, right? So he didn't say. I'm like, why they don't say that? So when it came to Gemma and Luca sitting down, she says, oh, he told me that you were upset, or whatever the case was. I'm like, why not be direct and say, he actually came to me and told me that I should apologize to you. He was the one looking out for you, right? So, I mean, maybe she wants to continue the mystery of, is she trying to get back with her ex? Would she possibly get back with her ex? Maybe that's what it is. I say, nobody ever says what's really, really going on. What's up, Amina, honey? I kind of feel like they're going to get back together. Ooh, we shall see. We shall see. That's going to be very interesting. He was giving big brother vibes, but in the villa, honey, anything is possible. So we'll see what's really going to go down. All right. So Luca started to have like this little attitude with her. He started to kind of roll his eyes and do the most. I was just thinking to myself, listen, Y'all love the toxicness of it all, okay? She starts going off on him. She was like, don't you get an attitude with me. Don't you act like that. You're going to act like that. Then I'm going to get up and I'm going to go. And she stood there, but she really didn't go nowhere because I felt like she wanted him to pull her closer to him. Like, no, Gemma, don't go. Don't go. He was like, I'm comfortable with where we're sitting or whatever. Cause she did ask him, like, do you want to stay here? You want to go somewhere else? He was like, I'm comfortable with where we are. Right. So, of course, they sit, talk some more, ended up laughing. He pulled her close, hugging on her. I said, y'all are going to be the worst. Y'all are going to be the worst. Y'all enjoy the toxicness. Okay. T says that they ain't going to get back together, but Gemma is absolutely going to make out with him, ruin him for the other woman. Oh my God. Or the other women. Yikes. We hate to see that. Yes, we do. We do. We hate to see that. She done got all hyped up. She's standing up like she about to go somewhere. I'm like, well, Gemma, just go then. Just leave. She wasn't gonna go nowhere. She wanted to be tugged and pulled on just a little bit. She like that kind of stuff. All right. Maybe Davide was a bit too grown for her and lacked personality. Yikes, honey. Yikes. All right. So let's get to Andrew and Tasha real quick. They over there talking about where they finna get it in at. Places that they can see themselves getting it in, not knowing that the hideaway was right around the corner. Okay. So he over there rubbing and feeling and touching up on her. And I was a bit shocked. Just a little. I don't know why I was shocked, because when they was doing the challenge earlier last week, the way he had to show the different positions that he likes on 3 different women, and he just picked somebody up. I think it was Paige, and threw her over so she could bend over or whatever the case was. I was like, oh, okay, it's like that, Andrew. So he was over there rubbing all on Miss Tasha. I said, okay, Miss Tasha, girl, be a little careful, girl. Okay, so it only made a lot of sense when they got the text message, and I think it was Ekin-Su, they got that text message, or maybe it was Demi. I think it was Ekin-Su. We found out they had to vote for somebody to go into the hideaway. Who did they choose? Immediately, it made so much sense. They were playing this up for those individuals to go into the hideaway. They go into the hideaway, y'all. First of all, Luca wants to know all of the details. Luca said, listen, don't give me no BS. You know I enjoy being in everybody's business, okay? So I want to know what was going on behind there. Don't be, oh, we just kiss. No, I want to know about the lovey-dovey too, right? So they get in there, and Luca, I felt like Luca brought that bear. He was like, oh, I'm going to bring a little flat bear, wherever they call it. I'm going to bring him by and sit him outside the door. I felt like Luca went and did that because he was trying to eavesdrop to see if there was anything he possibly could hear. They just got in there, Luca. So he takes them to the little bear or whatever the case may be. And you know what? I didn't realize that the hideaway was downstairs, and it looks like it was as close to the kitchen, or the hangout area. I said, girl, anybody can probably hear what's going on in the hideaway. But okay. So anyway, they get in the hideaway. They find a few little items that they could try on and put on and stuff. I said, oh, wow, it's going to get a mess in here. It's going to get real freaky, right? It did. I'm not believing Tasha talking about what's going on, Romeo, honey. What's going on? I don't believe nothing Tasha talking about. So, of course, they go in there. We see a whole bunch of rustling, tussling, moving around. Now, granted, nothing could have possibly happened. Absolutely nothing could have possibly happened. I believe some things indeed happened, but that's just me. Okay. So when they come out, all right, they ask them like the next morning. Of course, they're smiling, not wanting to really give their thoughts about what took place. But later on, Demi had me screaming the way he asked about the telescope. Like, did she see your telescope? Did she touch your telescope? Did she rub your telescope? I said, that's a good one to use. I didn't think about that. That was a good one. Telescope. Okay. He didn't want to go into it. Andrew said, well, listen, I'm not going to give too much details. I mean, unless I know that she's going to talk about it. If she talks about it, then I'll talk about it. I definitely appreciate Andrew for respecting her, but I'm not gonna lie, I wanted Miss Girl to drop the beans. I was sitting over there like, Luca, like, let us know what happened, girl. What was really going on under the covers? Let us know. Okay, me and Luca are waiting at the door for both of y'all. Let us know what happened. But anyway, she wouldn't really go into detail. She just said it was a great night. Girl, we know y'all was in there getting it down, girl. Y'all just don't want everybody to know, but y'all grown. Y'all can do what y'all want to do in there because y'all grown. That's just what it is. I'm a little confused. So she didn't want us to talk about it. I think somebody asked her, so did you guys do it? And she was like, oh, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. We didn't do it. Like, no. I'm like, girl, you a no, we didn't lie. You are a no, we didn't lie. And I hate it for Andrew because I do think that Andrew does get a bit attached. And I'm just thinking, like, when those new boys came in, I was like, listen, if you done gave your all goods and all to Miss Tasha, and Tasha turn around and play you, yikes. Because one thing about Andrew has not wavered on who he's really interested in. He only kissed Paige because Paige kissed him. And of course, he was trying to make his girl jealous because of whatever reason. But who has wavered on how they feel about the other person is Miss Tasha. So I'm over here thinking about, okay, you done went in this room, you done gave her your all or whatever you done did back there, okay, behind closed doors and under the sheets, honey. A new man come in and show a little interest, she gonna be a little flaky on you, and you gonna be sitting out here looking silly. And you gonna have to watch Miss Tasha now. I like her, but you're gonna have to watch her, because I mean, how she was acting yesterday definitely had me feeling a way about her. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what else happened. Let me see what else ended up happening. Yeah, I said Tasha. Oh, that's what Tasha said. Oh, I got a manicure. I said, girl, we ain't see about no manicure. Are you sure? Are you sure that's what you got? Are you sure you got a manicure? Because I don't know nothing about that life at all. Okay. Now stuff absolutely happened. Okay. ITV used to show it all, but then they got off. They got some complaints. Basically, their TV regulatory. Okay, got you. Okay, got you. So they had to ease back, they had to pull back on that. Yeah, some things definitely went down. Question, is anyone a Johnny from Love? What? A Johnny? Oh, is anybody a Johnny? What you mean by that? You mean fine and handsome? What you mean by Johnny? Drop, like, I'm trying to, like, nobody's really, I mean, Davide was giving Johnny like very cute, if that's what you mean. But I felt like Johnny had a personality, whereas Davide ain't got no personality. He ain't got one at all. Okay. What's going on, Nia? Hey everybody, did y'all catch how quick Amber suggested Tasha and Andrew? Ooh, I didn't. I know that was India. I thought that was India that suggested it. I was thinking them first, but the way she suggested them so quick, maybe she didn't want to go in there with Dami. I thought it was India that suggested that. And I thought that honestly they would have said it was going to be Gemma and Luca, and I only thought that because everything seems to have been centered around Miss Gemma. But I am so glad they did not send that young girl into that room. Okay. Yeah, let them two go. Let those two folks go on up in that room, honey. I mean, like a dog who isn't to be trusted, he plays silly the whole time. Listen, I feel like the verdict is out on Luca. Luca is acting like he's all into Gemma, but he also was acting like he was all into Paige at one point. But then when Ekin-Su came in, his eyes went to Ekin-Su, and when Gemma was there, it was his eyes was on Gemma. So Luca he has a tad bit of Johnny in him. We just have to get more women into the villa to really see how he's gonna move for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? People that he's really interested in. So we'll have to wait and see. But he got that Johnny in him. So let's get to Ekin-Su. Ekin-Su wants that pipe from Davide. And he said that he's not at a place where he's willing to give her his all yet like that. Okay, she laying up in the bed, he's feeling up, rubbing up, touching up, or she's feeling up, rubbing up, touching up on him. But it seemed like he wasn't returning the favor the way he was telling the story to the guys. And I feel like Davide honestly is still hurt by the fact that Luca snatched up Gemma from him, and he's also seeing the affection that they're giving to each other that he did not give to her either. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't like that girl. And what's also interesting, him saying that he's at a place where he's not sure, he don't want to give her his all or whatever the case may be. For me, I'm thinking you are such a liar then, because you sat up there and said that you was going to choose her regardless, even if you would have went first before Luca when Luca chose Gemma. So if it was Ekin-Su and Gemma, you was going to choose Ekin-Su anyway. And I just don't believe that. I feel like you was a liar then. I feel like you're a liar now. You wasn't that into her. And then you sat up there and told Gemma that you was more into her than Ekin-Su anyway. Like, bye, Davide. And I just love seeing your face crack every time somebody enters your territory. Every time somebody enters your territory. Because at the end of the episode, the way he slid his way on over there to Miss Ekin-Su when them guys walked in, I said, we see you. We see you. You feel threatened. We see you, sir. Davide, listen, it's sad. He came in looking like just, ooh, like, look at Davide. Oh my God, he's so handsome. Da, da, da. Then it's like, oh, okay. Look at Davide. All right, then, girl. What's going on? Let's see. Who was in Natasha? Let's see. Natasha said something about he gave her a manicure. But what that mean? Because when she said that, I was thinking about her getting her feet rubbed or something. So, whatever they was doing down there. So I'm like, well, girl, what? Why is we talking? Oh no, that's a pedicure, girl. I'm tripping, and I just got one today. Embarrassing. Manicure. What is he doing with your? Ooh, girl. Okay, I see where we going with this now. So she was giving herself a manicure. With some other kind of tools. Got it. Okay, got it. She could have kept it a buck though. Ekin-Su is wasting her time. Davide loves himself too much. Okay. Too much, and he ain't got no conversation. Poor sir. I would love to do a show like this, but people be playing people feelings on for clout, not real love. This true. So you gotta know, if you were to do a show like this, you gotta know what you're working with. Now, granted, make no mistakes, there are a few people, there are definitely a few needles in the haystack where they end up leaving and they actually find somebody. Okay, there are a few from the show. However, honey, be careful. Some of them don't last too much longer afterwards, but I mean, I feel like that's how relationships are, but it's a gamble, especially when you put something on display for television. Luca done broke Davide confidence all the way down. He had like Davide ain't been the same since Luca snatched up Gemma. He has not been the same, okay, at all. And that's why he's still pressed. That is why he is not 100% all in on Miss Ekin-Su. Okay, so Ekin-Su is watching everybody. This right here was so fucked up. Everybody is getting something. I don't know if Paige got something at that time, but everybody is getting something. Meanwhile, Miss Girl just sitting over there just like, where's my embarrassing. Like, she wasn't getting anything, and I did feel like that was totally messed up by way of Mr. Davide. And he literally saw what was going on. He was seeing these people take stuff, but she also caught on. And I said this the last time, or did I say it? Maybe somebody said it in the chat and had to remind me. But anyway, basically, Davide was competing with Ekenna. When Ekenna started doing what he was doing for Miss Girl, what's her name, Miss India, then all of a sudden, what happened? Here go Davide wanting to do the same thing, right? But he ain't got nobody to compete with him. See, Davide is good under pressure. Davide is good when he has competition. Okay, but he ain't got no competition. He ain't finna go after you. He ain't finna do nothing. Like, girl, this is a mess right here, ain't it? Anyway, what else? Yeah, she calls him out for competing. I said she's not lying. Ekin-Su pretty much goes on a rant about how she is always the strong one, right? So she goes to the dressing room at this point, and she really pressed. She started getting her feelings. I think she could have been talking to Paige, and she was just talking about how she's or Tasha, I don't know her, but she says she's always the strong person. She doesn't really let her guard down too much because she feels like people play on your emotions often. And she also talked about how, I believe she said she's been weak or whatever. She can be weak, but she tries not to be because of stuff like this. Okay. You gotta ease back sometimes, Ekin-Su. You do go all in, and sometimes I feel like you don't give them grounds or space or room to come up on you or to do nothing. You go all in immediately. I mean, but I guess that's your way of going out there and getting what it is that you want, okay? And then you get it, and then you don't want it. But either way, let's see. What else? Yeah, nobody from the USA cast and never lasts, but the UK couples do. Okay, Tasha gave him a manicure, aka a boom. And there it is. Oh, wow. I feel like she gave him more than that because somebody was on top of somebody up under them covers. And ain't nobody gonna say me nothing different, girl, because they was. And I saw it. I saw some gyrating and some moving around and stuff going on up under them covers. So anyway, girl, what else happened? So we ended up seeing Miss Ekin-Su crying in the confessional. I was like, oh, woo, woo, woo. I want to feel bad for real for you, but I don't. Not really. I don't, because Ekin-Su, you just... Girl, you one of them people. You make me feel like you'll slide in on your homegirl man if you want him. If that's who you want, it don't matter who he attached to, girl. You just gonna slide in there on them. So I mean, I want to feel bad, but that's what you wanted. That's what you went after, and that's what you got. Poor you. Let's move on, okay? So Davide walks. This right here, I said, this. Are you taunting her? What are you doing? Are you taunting, Miss Ma'am? He walks into the dressing room, acts like he's looking for something, which I didn't see him get nothing. Turns around, looking behind him at her, then turns back around. Girl, I cannot. And walks out. I guess she thought he came in there to bring her something. No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't bring you nothing but air. Yikes. That was it. That was the. And it was embarrassing on her behalf as she had somebody else in the dressing room watching, trying to see what was really going to happen. Girl, yikes. Davide got a little bit of competition for Gemma and gave up. It's not like being coupled up means you can't talk to her, right? But like I said, Davide only operates well when he has competition or some type of pressure. It's just what it is. What else? India still questioning her connection with Ekin-Su. Still questioning the connection with Ekin-Su, the same. I'm sorry, not Ekin-Su, but Ikenna. The same way Davide is questioning his connection with Ekin-Su. What else happened? The challenge. Okay, so Ekin-Su fell on the floor, and I'm just over here feeling away like Davide. What is all of those muscles good for? He talking about whatever was on inside of the tires was a bit too sticky for him to keep her up on his back. And I said, well, how is it that everybody else looked like they just went through without an issue? But you know who they did not show go through the tires? They did not show Jax. We did not see Jax. We did not see Paige on his back. They immediately cut to them being in the car. I'm like, did I miss something? Did it skip? I didn't see them. Right? We pretty much saw everybody else, but nobody else fell except for you. And then it was like he just let her fall. Because one thing about it, he wasn't finna fall and mess up that pretty face. But you can fall. Okay? I'm sure one of the guys on that side to help you up. I said, oh, that man do not care. Ooh, well, anyway. Zami won the challenge at the end of the day as he put as many socks into his underwear or whatever his Speedos as he could possibly put in there. As soon as I saw that, I said, baby, I know that ain't real. And I'm thinking about the first look. When they showed the first look and I saw that, I said, girl, that is not even real. And you know it ain't real. And then we got to see when he actually started stuffing his pants. And I said, okay, now we did that. That's better. Okay. Anyway, let's keep moving. So later on, we did see where the Islanders did get a chance to do a party. Okay. So they do this party and they're having a great time. But of course, what's going to happen? The guys going to pop in. We got new guys, Jay and Remy. Yesterday, I was like, Remy, he looks much better. When I looked, I was like, oh, he's really not bad looking at all. And then you go and you reflect back on the video that's surfacing around social media. It's cringeworthy. Just a bit. The dance moves were not landing for me. It's very troublesome. I'm hoping that he shows us somebody completely different. Maybe that was some type of alter ego that we were seeing flying around on social media, and maybe he's just really a genuinely nice person, a different person. We shall see. But I think he probably gonna come for India. I don't know. We gonna see. India seemed to be so happy when she saw him. Like, oh my God, finally a guy that I can be into. So I don't know, y'all. We're going to have to see. When I saw the video, I said, please don't come after my girl, India. When I saw these videos, him dancing, all this extras, I said, please don't come for her. Please do not leave her where she at. Do not bother her with this nonsense. Please, sir. Give her free, okay? Let it go. But we just going to see. Hopefully he's a completely different person, but we'll see. I don't know who he's gonna go after, but I tell you one thing, Miss Ekin-Su was over there about to damn with her pants. Okay, hot in the pants, anxious, giving very much so girl version of Luca. Listen, Miss Girl was like, I'm trying to get to know him. Like right off the bat, didn't give a damn about Davide. Davide, we saw you slowly making your way over so you could be right over there next to Miss Ekin-Su to try and eavesdrop, see how she feeling and stuff. Yeah, now you threatened again. Now watch what he does on tomorrow. He probably gonna make her breakfast or something. He's probably gonna do a little bit more of trying, even though he just had this conversation with Andrew about what he should do. Because he really not that into her like we thought. What's going on, Alicia Garcia, honey? What's going on? Let's see. Davide, did I read this one? Davide got a little bit of competition for Gemma and gave up. It's not like being coupled up means you kids out there. Correct. Yes, we did read that one. But I feel like that was pretty much everything that happened on the episode. The only thing that stuck out was towards the very end was the preview. During the preview, we see which was very awkward a bit. We see Jay and Jack, or whatever his name is. They're about to go at it just briefly, and I'm confused as to why. Is this over Ekin-Su? Let it not be. So I guess when Jay was throwing shots at Davide, obviously Jax didn't like that. And it's like, baby, you new here. You just got here. Like, you shouldn't feel a way about what anyone is saying about anyone, honestly. Okay, so then he says, what are you doing? He says, oh, well, I'm a financial investor. Da, 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 da. I said, okay, well, then put your balls on the table. Put them on the table, sir. And then next thing you know, here go Jack's trying to flex, talking about something. He a rugby player. He said, oh, you're a little small for a rugby player. Listen, hollering. Like, are you serious? Oh, they really finna get at some things. And then Jack tells him, well, if you meet me over there, then I'll flatten you. I said, what? What is going on? How did we get here? Not y'all fighting over Davide. It must be Miss Ekin-Su, because I just refuse to believe y'all over there fighting over Davide. What's happening? Ooh, child, these people are a mess over there. But it was very entertaining, I must say. What's up, Charlize? Ekin-Su falls in love with every new guy that comes through the door. Do you hear me? Every new guy sounds just like Luca. What's going on, Steph, honey? What is up? So, yes, guys, I wanted to come to you all real briefly just to talk about the episode. Those were only the things that I mentioned today was pretty much everything that I can recall. I don't know if you guys have anything else regarding the show. If you're watching me real quick over there on Twitter, feel free to come on over to YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure your notifications are on so that you can be a part of the conversation as we do our live videos on Love Island UK. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I know this UK, and I hate to interrupt, but does anybody know what's going on between Cash and Trina of Love Island USA? Listen to me. It's so much that they got going on that thread, going back and forth with each other. I mean, it's very long. It seems like it's been going on since the wee hours of the morning. Okay. It's about to be a whole 24 hours. And it seems like they're continuing to go back and forth. What it looks like to me, and I have to go through the tweets and like read a lot of this, it looks like Trina is accusing Cash of being behind some type of spam page or something like that, and saying a lot of negative things to her and DMing her a lot of negative things and stuff like that. So it's just really interesting that they're still going at it like a year later, about to be a year later since they've been on the show, and y'all still going at it. And then Cash and Cinco, who else? Shannon. I'm trying Cash, Cinco, Shannon. Who was Johnny connected to? I forgot her name. And I think somebody just said it in the chat. Let me see. What is her name? Who did he play? What was her name? Sally. Yes, Sally. And I think it could be one more person from last season that will be a part of the Challenge USA. And y'all know the Challenge is kind of like, I guess, a spin on road rules or whatnot. So it's probably going to be very entertaining. I'm probably going to tune in for Cash and Cinco primarily. Okay. But yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Like, they get into it because they feel like Cash has been behind an account that's been saying a lot of negative things to a lot of the cast. So I'm gonna have to dive deep. Sally and Justine. Was Justine on last season? No, Justine was on the previous season because she was dating that other guy and they ended up winning. They won season 2. Right? Yeah, they did. They ended up winning. I don't think so, because Trina referenced that they're not together on her Twitter page. So she said something like, girl, you've been saying a lot of stuff since, your breakup with Cinco. So I guess they're not together, but it's interesting because they're going to be going on a show together. So things might get rekindled over there. And one thing about the Challenge USA, if y'all haven't noticed, they like to get people from Love Island. Maybe because of how large the audience is, they like to grab people from Love Island to be on the show. But the Challenge be having some mess for real within itself. I hate Trina not going to be on this season, because that would have been entertaining to watch those 3 all over again, Cash, Trina, and Cinco, because it was a mess. But The US version is coming up very soon, so I'm excited about that. So we'll see what it's going to be given, honey. I hope it's as good as last season, if not better, but we shall see. Ekin-Su is here to test all of the water. She is all of them. Okay, alkaline, faucet, like girl, she here to test all spring water. Whatever you got, she's gonna test it. Okay, I used to love the challenge until they started bringing other TV shows like Love Island and other places and Big Brother. Right? They bring those people over. I don't mind it. You know, they got to try and kind of merge some way, I guess. Because you know what I love though about the challenge is the people that we saw years and years, decades ago, like Anissa, like watching Anissa so many years ago, and then she still has the body, the build, the knees, the elbows, like she's still fit to be able to continue to do this. And TC, I'm just like, y'all mother. I love it. I love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. I'm like, y'all are way older now than what y'all were, and y'all still able to get out here and do these challenges. I would literally faint if I ever. I would never audition for this. I would never, because I do not like heights. And some of the stuff they be having folks doing, baby, you don't want me on your team, baby. Because if it got anything to do with that, we're not winning. We're not gonna win. We're not gonna win. Okay, and they would even have like when they do some of the helicopter rides, they would be real low. Like last year, they had some type of thing where they was throwing some bean bags or something from the helicopter, and they got as low to the van as they possibly could. Girl, bye. I'm been a tiptoed out and been a fell out this helicopter, baby. Don't put me on it. Do not put me on it. Skip me. Scoot along, honey. Yes, TC or CT. When I said TC, CT and Johnny Banana, about 50 years old at this point, still doing it. That's amazing. Is Johnny on this episode? Is Johnny on gonna be on the challenge? That would be good. Let me check this photo. Is Johnny gonna be on the challenge? No. It's the other Johnny that's going to be the Johnny from last season, supposed to be on the challenge. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I love her. I do too. I really like her. I used to love the challenge. Okay. All right, guys. Well, listen, this was cute. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're watching us over there on Twitter, be sure to come on by the YouTube page, Jamie That's Me. Be sure to hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel as well. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate you all. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.